Alright, what is up you guys, and welcome back. It's your boy Wither TV here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a bundle review, or a couple bundle reviews, and ranking them my first favorites. Now, without further ado, let's go on ahead and check them out. Alright, what is up everybody, it's your boy Wither TV here, coming at you over the airwaves on YouTube. Now, today is a very special video that I have for you guys. Yeah, so I did record some gameplay previously. That's what is earlier in the video. I was featuring the Mystic Terror bundle in which I bought. Now, let's go ahead and talk about its competitor, the other one that was released around the same time, and that is the Crescent Moon bundle. Now, in this bundle, the Crescent Moon bundle, you get 0 Salutana, and the lore behind her is Lanai. Please correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. I do not know how to pronounce the name. I apologize, but I'm going to say Lanai 0 Vogel. In the Salutana uniform, she ushers new counteractive measures to the table as a versatile hacker with disruptive tools. Now, that is perhaps the best lore for a skin that I have seen thus far. Now, though it is a skin, it's just cosmetic. However, it is a female, and it is true in Call of Duty Mobile, at least in mobile. If you play as a female character, it is true that your hitbox is smaller. I guess it's just because guys have broad shoulders and bigger bodies, but that's besides the point, okay? It's just, for some reason, that's just the way it is, and it kind of makes sense. And moving on to the next skin. Now, this is a legendary skin that you get for the AK-47. Yes, the AK-47 is a very viable weapon in high-ranked matches. I've tested it out, and I really enjoy the weapon. Now, I didn't get this bundle, so I can't really say much about the weapon, but it has your baseline stats as any AK-47 in the game. So it's not truly special other than the fact that it's MP. Now, the effects that you get, or the MP effect that you get, is increases weapon firing range, and you unlock that at level 11. So when you upgrade the weapon to level 11, you will get this effect. And moving on to the next effect, is your kills are broadcasted with effects. I mean, it's plain and simple. Now, this weapon doesn't have any lore, unlike the skin does, or, you know, but it has, it's just a description, an AK-47 with metallic mist camo. Now, going on to the actual camo, it is pretty cool looking, I'm not gonna lie. But it is, there could be more, but the highlight of this is the skin that you get. And, going on to the other camos, you just get a backpack, you get a common backpack, you get a common parachute, a common wingsuit, a common flashbang, and of course a common skin frag. But, however, you do get these skins with the bundle, so it is a plus. So you get, in total, you get a number, you get a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yes, you get 7 camos for the price of 1,900 COD points, which I believe, let me check my COD points real quick. So that would be about 25 bucks if you're gonna get this. Now, or average. It just depends on your region of the world in which you live. And moving on to the other bundle in which I got, which is called the Mystic Terror bundle. This will cost you a little bit more. Bam! Just let that animation finish. Such a nice weapon. But, however, you do get more. So, I think it is well worth the price. Now, this is even better than the other bundle, which I forgot the name of. This is even better than the Fusion Core Bundle, because in the Fusion Core Bundle you only get one epic weapon. However, this one gives you an epic weapon. It also gives you a legendary skin. Let that play out. It also gives you three legendary skins. It gives you an uncommon, a spray, and then a common spray and an uncommon spray. But it also gives you a whopping 200 XP. Pass for your battle pass, so you can get those tiers quickly. But going on to the highlight of this, let's go ahead and talk about the weapon. The AK-47. Yes, this is your generic AK-47 with your baseline AK-40 stats. And of course you unlock the skills by leveling up, which have various effects. Now let's go into the actual effects of the weapon. So this is an AK-47 with the Wraith Black and Gold camo, and if you get MP, you will receive extra ammo when killing enemies at close range. So first off, in order for this to even work, you have to have MP, and then not only that, you have to kill them at a close range. In maps like Nuketown and Cage, this weapon will be shining. Like, you will literally never find yourself out of ammo, which is wonderful. In maps like Summit and Firing Range, however, you might be struggling to keep your ammo if you don't have an extended mag. However, I never really found it to be too much of an issue running out of ammo, but it is awesome that this is an effect that takes place. Moving on to the next one, the cosmetic, is your kills are broadcasted with effects, and you unlock that at level 12. Broadcasting kills with effects is pretty unique. I really enjoy seeing that after I get a kill, and yeah, it is very special. It makes you stand out, if you could say, against those free-to-play players who just have the generic weapons, without paying for them. And finally, perhaps the coolest kill effect that I have seen on a weapon so far in any of the Call of Duty Marketplace bundles that I've seen so far, and that is energy permeates these bullets, engulfing your killed enemies in a black and gold tide, and you unlock that at level 1. Which is amazing. You don't even have to level it up. It's just automatically you get it. I mean, of course, you have to level it up. Can't have it level 0. But once you reach level 1, which is pretty much easy to do, it is amazing. When you get kills, you might actually get distracted because you enjoy killing the people because of the effect that happens. And you probably saw that earlier. If not, you would probably see it after in the end gameplay. But going on to the lore of this weapon. Now, the thing that I complained about with the, I think it was the Mystic Rainbow bundle. Let me go ahead and check that so I know what I'm right. Yeah, the Rest in Rainbow bundle. I stand corrected. Now, in the Rest in Rainbow bundle, you only got one weapon. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you only got one weapon. And that, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you want the weapon, go for it. If you want any packs other than the ones I'm saying, go for it. But so far, I have talked picks, and I'll be saying that after I finish reading the lore here. The flames pulsing along the body give what was a sleek, restrained weapon a maddening extra kick. See, that has better lore than the other Rest in Rainbow. The Rest in Rainbow one had whimsy but effective. I mean, come on, there could have been more. They could have had a unicorn skin, they could have had a unicorn suit, which would have been hilarious. They could have done way more with that bundle. But enough about that. This is perhaps the worst bundle you can buy in Call of Duty Mobile is the Rest in Rainbow bundle. Don't do it. So my favorite picks, let's go ahead and talk about it. I would actually recommend you get both of the bundles that I mentioned. First off, the Mystic Terror bundle and the Crescent Moon bundle. Usually I'm not going to talk about any of the bundles that are below 1,000 COD points because those ones are just, they don't have anything truly unique. They just have common and uncommon camos. But without further ado, let me go ahead and mention my number one favorite picks. Now, of course, going in the number one slot is the Toy Soldier bundle. and ends in 6 days and 1 hour. If you don't get this by now, then if you don't get it and you know it's gone, you'll never be able to get it. I doubt they'll ever do a return on it. Okay, so this is my number one pick. You know, the other one, the second one. Now this is just bias. Okay, this is why I chose this to be number one, because I just love the skin. It is absolutely sick. But for those of you who want to see the review that I did on this, sorry that that one's in a little bit less quality than this one. I'll have a card in the upper right hand corner that you can go click and check out. Now, going on to the number 2 slot would have to be the Mystic Terra Bundle. Now, this one could be either or. It could, you know, most likely it would, you know, technically fall under the first one, but I had to give the first slot because it's my personal favorite camo for a character. Now, this one, however, should take the number 1 slot, so I would say it would be tied, but it actually, you know, would be the number 1 slot. Because you get an epic weapon, and on top of that, you get a character with a new story background now. And also you get the XP, unlike with the Toy Soldier bundle, that did not have that. So this is what makes this bundle stand out. My second favorite, or my third favorite that I would recommend you get is the Space Race, because you get pretty much all legendary camos except for the frame, which the frames, I mean, they are what they are. I wouldn't really say that you would ever need an epic frame unless it was animated, like a GIF or a GIF, however you want to say it, which would actually be kind of cool. Now this one is worth 2,400 COD points, and I could see why, because you get so many legendary, you get so many legendary camos, and you get a suit too, which is amazing, and the helmets, along with a very unique looking backpack. And that is totally worth it, so that would have to take the number 3rd slot. Finally, taking up the 4th slot, let me see if I can find it here real quick. Taking up the 4th slot would be this, because you do get 2 legendary camos. You would get the, here, let's finish this animation. You get yourself the MSMC. It's a great SMG weapon. The effects are okay, you know, it's just tomorrow's, that's the lore. Let me take that out real quick, but I'm not going to do a full review in comparison of this, because there's really no reason to, because I'm mentioning it now. I would say that this goes in the, number 4th slot. Now the reason I said that goes in the 4th slot is because it has an epic weapon. Now, going on to my my 5th favorite, whatever number we're on, is the Muted Mercenary bundle. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, so this is nowhere near what he has mentioned, because how does this compare to my other ones? Well, the reason that this one quite made it so low on my list is because you don't get too many good camos. You get mostly common and uncommon camos, but the reason I did is because you get a legendary skin. You also get a ridiculous amount of battle pass experience. You get 4,000. I mean, 4,000. My bad. That is not true. Okay. You get 400. I stand corrected. You get 400 battle pass experience. I apologize for saying 4,000. That would be absolutely insane. That would have to be its own bundle. It'd have to be its own thing. You would have to be, you know, buy that. I think okay, speaking of which, alright, going off track here. I think that it would be awesome if they can have it to where you can buy, you know, say you want to buy 100 XP for 100 COD points. Because I have 580 COD points left off. I would say probably 100. You can do 10 COD points for 100 Battle Pass experience, or you can do a bundle of that, you know, going in the 100. So you can pay 100 COD points for 200 COD, or you could pay 100 COD, oh, never mind, you get the idea. But I think you should be able to buy Battle Pass XP with in-game currency somehow. So, speaking of that, well, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Number one has to, well, technically, let's go off technicality here. Number one has to be the Mystic Terror Bundle. You want to get that. Number two has to be the Toy Soldier Bundle. Number 3 will be the Space Race Bundle. Number 4 would be your Fusion Core Bundle. And, of course, number 5 being the muted Mercenary bundle. I think all of them are reasonably priced. Again, the worst one that you should never buy, okay, is catch this. The worst one you never want to buy is the Rest in Rainbow. I mean, let's just take a look at that real quick. I have to talk about this, even though I mentioned it already. So what this weapon does is that it has the animation at play. So you see that little hover animation. So click it again. See how it's slightly bigger? That's all it does. So when you get MP or not MP, let me check it. So whenever enemies kill shouted in fireworks, and the weapon itself will change its appearance. So I guess every kill you get, it does change its appearance. Maybe, I don't know. But again, it's a GKS. You don't see professional players rolling in, strolling up with a GKS in any professional game. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying that you're probably going to get shrouded or shredded with an MSMC, alright? Or the AK-47. You're just going to have slight problems competing with those stats of those weapons. But again, it is a viable weapon, so I would say do whatever you want. But you know, I would say it's overpriced because you're only getting one legendary weapon, one epic weapon for 2,400 and freaking COD points, okay? Because it's the same amount and you get less than the freaking Fusion Core bundle. The Fusion Core bundle has more. It has 2 legendary skins. I mean, why would you not want to get that? But, you know, you could be a guy who, or a girl, whoever you are, you could be that person who wants to buy every single thing in the market. And, you know, if you have the money, please feel free to do it. It doesn't matter. But, you know, I guess in the end, it's all about cosmetics and, you know, things like that. Because it really, when it boils down, you're just playing with an AK-47 at the end of the day. You know, you're playing with, you know, if you bought a sniper bundle, then, you know, you're just playing with a normal sniper rifle. You're just playing, even if you got, you know, if they for some reason have an epic pistol, that's still a pistol. It's just, you know, the same stats, alright? Just think about what you're good with, and think about the maps which weapons are viable on. Again, Summit, you probably want a mid to long range weapon. You don't want to use an MSMC. So just don't do it. So again, just keep in mind the map. So without further ado, that's pretty much all I had today in the store. So let's go ahead, head over to some gameplay. And I apologize for my dogs barking. It's just what they do. Now, alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and whoosh on over. Alright, so there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below. It really does help out the channel. Of course, every video I now post from now on will have a link down in the description to where you can donate if that's your thing, if you like to help. That would also be another way of supporting the channel and supporting me directly. So right now all I'm doing is just getting some gameplay, showcasing again the AK-47 from the Mystic Terror bundle, in which I have bought. Okay, real quick, I'm going to point out something that I did say. So see how I was far away, nothing special happened, but if I am close range, I got a little symbol that shows that I got a little bit more ammo. So notice the ammo, so you can replay that if you want to. But, you know, just doing some gameplay here. Yeah, we're definitely dominating. This is just a normal game of multiplayer. This is definitely not ranked.
I got shot!
Okay, I died there. But anyway, yeah, just sit back and enjoy the gameplay. Dang. Alright, well, let me go ahead and use my operator skills. Oh man, I didn't get him. Or unless he was... There we go, let's go. I love this skin, it's such a sick skin. Again, I try to avoid using certain attachments. I try to keep the gun... Oh man, I try to keep the gun original. I don't try to add extra things, but I had to add, you know, some extra stuff to make the gun, you know, a viable weapon. You know, the recoil is pretty bad if you don't have the foregrip. Again, yes, I'm using controller, so I guess I'm a casual. But, because I can't do touchscreen for some reason, I am just so bad with touchscreen. And, yeah, I know what you're thinking. Yes, I did do tons of settings, but, you know, I went through all the sensitivity, and it just wasn't my thing. I really need to stop aiming down sights. That's really where I mess up. Yes, and we got the final kill. Alright, let's go. Again, thank you guys for watching. That was just some fun gameplay showcasing the Mystic Terror skin. Once again, an amazing skin, an awesome effect as you saw. I highly recommend getting this. And that's all I have for today's video. So, as always, thank you guys once again for watching. And yeah, you guys are amazing. So stay fresh, everybody. Stay fresh.